Hey everyone, it's Raquel from Naked. I am going to be performing treatment on myself for the telangiectasia or spider veins on my sides of my nose. You can see a little bit better there on the sides here. And I'm going to be using my Stellar M22 Nd YAG Multi-Spot. This is the headpiece right here. I'm going to be using my smallest, the 2x4 applicator tip. This is really great for the size of the vein that I'm going to be targeting. Also has a cooling tip on it, so you can see for added comfort there's already some condensation on there. I will also be applying some ultrasound gel or coupling gel to the area as well. Again, this creates just a little bit of a buffer between the skin and the laser, as well as a little bit of cooling too. Apply that to both sides pretty liberally. There, and we're good to go. The last thing I'm going to do is put on my goggles for safety and make sure you protect your eyes whenever you are working with a laser. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get this ready to target the spider veins, telangiectasia right there on my nose. Alright, I'm going to stop it right there. The sensation. It is, if you've ever had laser hair removal, similar, but not exactly the same. It's targeting two different things, right? With laser hair removal, we're targeting the hair. This is targeting blood. But it is obviously a much smaller tip that I was using, so not as intense of a feeling. Some people say, kind of like a rubber band snap for laser hair removal. I would say this is more like a pinprick, maybe a little bit sharper than that, but definitely tolerable. As you can see, definitely got a little bit more red in the area. Obviously, we're just put a lot of heat in, so that's going to be a normal sensation that you're going to feel and see. But in many cases, you're able to see the vein disappear right away. For some veins that are a little bit more deep, they might take more than one session. I would say industry standard is anywhere between 3 to 5 sessions, again, depending on how deep they are. If they're red, they're more of a shallow. If they're more of the purple or blue, they're much more deep. Those are going to take a little bit longer to treat. Everybody's different. Everybody will react differently to the laser. But it's definitely very effective, really one of the only proven ways to treat spider veins. The other great thing about this type of treatment is there's no downtime. There's no waiting for healing or recovery. Right after the appointment, it's really important to wear sunscreen and try to keep the area as cool as possible for the next 24 to 48 hours. But other than that, you can put makeup on, you can live the rest of the day, you can go to work without everyone knowing that you had a treatment done. The whole treatment is really quick, lasts just a few minutes, and then recovery time, again, you can feel the warmth. Some people kind of say it feels like a sunburn, can last for a couple hours, maybe even less, usually not more. We always do safe settings here, so nothing too aggressive. As the sessions progress, and we will obviously increase those settings to make sure that we're targeting everything that we need to target. And then usually want to wait between 2 and 6 weeks before you come back for the next session. I always like to go little past middle, about 4 weeks in between each session, just to make sure there's enough time for it to heal and we can see exactly what we need to work with, especially if there's other symptoms that occur after the laser hits it. It can also cause cat scratching, which makes it look even redder than it started. Then obviously that has to go down. Any swelling, anything like that will need to go down, and then we'll be able to see what is remaining. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I'll definitely show some before and afters so you can see a little bit better about how it started and where we are right now, and where it'll be the next couple of weeks. But if you are interested in getting all different kinds of treatments with me, laser hair removal, tattoo removal, can treat veins, rosacea, acne, all those types of things, definitely reach out. www.Naked.lasers.com. Shoot me an email, send me a call, stop by the Wellness Club and visit. We'd love to see you.